Hello everyone, this is Jason with rediscoverthe80s.com and Rad Retro Stuff, back with you for another Watch and Win toy review. And this time we have the electronic handheld baseball game that originally came out in the 70s, and I remember very fondly playing growing up in the 80s, having both the baseball and the electronic football, and had the opportunity, thanks to tintoyarcade.com, to review this new version of electronic baseball just in time for the MLB playoffs and World Series. As you can see, it has the classic look. Pretty cool box, and gives you all the details on the back about the game, and looks like some vintage artwork that are along the side. So we are going to open this up very carefully and turn it on and see how it works, how it feels, and then we will put it back in and give it away. Okay, we are inside the box now. I've got the game. We've got a small 4-page instruction sheet that comes with the game to exactly tell you how to play. If my memory serves me correctly, I should already know how to play, but there's obviously several buttons. Inside, this one has a little tape just that covers the batteries from the connection to save them for you. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that out, and we are going to start to play. Okay, so we're back with the game. I hope the glare won't show too much as we kind of show you what's going on here. There is an off and then a level 1 and level 2 in the middle. Level 1 is the easier one, which I'm going to try to start on. You've got your score to keep the for the visitors and the home team at the very top, which obviously is nothing now. Pitch. You have a sound, a hit button, and a run. So we are going to try to hit a pitch here. And you can hear, hopefully, the sounds. Now the sounds are different than what I remember. And look at that. That is a home run. The lights are the same, and obviously when you get a hit, you have to move the runner. On a home run, it advances by himself. 0-2 pitch in the seats. I'm going to keep playing a little bit more here just to try to show you there is a fast pitch. They do throw a curve, which the light will go off to the side a little bit. And I just struck out on the next bat. But as you can hear, now there's a single. Actually, no, that was an out. And it will pitch a ball. It does throw balls and strikes if you want to take a chance, or if you're just not quick enough like I am. Now that's an indicator for a triple, and this guy is running slow, so I'm going to try to get to second. If I do remember right, when you get a hit, it'll tell you by 1, 2, or 3 beeps whether you can run for a single, a double, or a triple. There's a single, and you got to get to first before he throws you out. And that's a slow runner. I made it home. Scored another run. So this is essentially the same game that you'll remember if you played this growing up in the 70s, 80s. Just some different sounds. That's really cool. And you also have a sound level over here, so you can go higher, you can mute it, and you can go basically the level where I was. So I just muted it. I'm going to go really high. That was a hit. No, that was an out. And you get the air from the guy swinging too, which is pretty cool. And there's another home run. Look at that. Still got it. So as you can see, the electronic baseball is still what you remember it. Classic scoring, lighting. This is really cool. I might have to go and buy one myself or put it on my Christmas list, because I do remember playing this a lot. It's a little bit smaller than I remember. I think the one from back in the 70s might have been an inch or so taller, but still has the same look and feel. It looks like we've got a it's three, I believe it's 3 AAA batteries. I know the old ones used to be a 9-volt that ran the game, and I did notice that it will shut off if you accidentally leave it on, and then you can pick right back up where you started. But the 3 AAA batteries actually comes with the game, so that's a nice bonus. You don't see much of that nowadays, but would highly recommend this. This is really cool. Like the new sounds. I do remember the beeps from the old game, which can get, I don't know about on your nerves, but it can, it's just, you know, more classic or whatever. But I do like the between innings, hearing the organ sounds and the actual hitting and the whiffing of the bat when you try to hit the ball. So this is really cool. Thanks so much to Tin Toy Arcade for sending me this. I actually got the football game too. We're going to give that away a little bit later. Maybe we'll get closer to the playoffs or the Super Bowl this year and give that one away. But I do want to give you an opportunity now that it's coming down the end of the baseball season to win this, and hopefully in time for the World Series, so you can play as you're watching, hopefully, the Cubs win. That's who I'm pulling for this year with the Back to the Future prediction, but we shall see. But please, obviously, go to the link in the section below on YouTube, and that will link you right over to Rediscover the 80s and our giveaway. And there is a code that Tin Toy Arcade is going to give us to save you 15% if you click through on Rediscover the 80s and go over there and purchase this electronic baseball or football, or one of the many other classic games that they have over there, 80s all the way back to the 50s. You know, a lot of those toys were passed down. I know this was passed down to me from actually my uncle, and you know, those vintage toys can get passed down, and a lot of us remember in the 80s playing with the 60s and 70s toys. So please go over to Tin Toy Arcade and check out those toys over there. Thanks again to them for sending me one, and I'm going to look forward to sending somebody else, hopefully a baseball fan, one of these in the very near future. But again, this is Jason. Thanks for watching another Watch and Win review on Rediscover the 80s and Rad Retro Stuff.